Australian sun. We're still getting used to some track revisions here, but the core hasn't changed. This is a beloved classic of the F1 calendar, and it's time for the Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Miller, Villeneuve, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Russell, Joe, Magnussen, Albon, Bottas, Hülkenberg, and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some tracks lend themselves better to it than others. I'd like to see it at every race in the whole season. Is that too much to ask?
Thank you to all those guys. We will be taking a medium onto hard layout. Let's get into the start of this race. We pull away for the formation lap. We're starting
concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
just in front of Jacques Villeneuve, who is now starting in the top 10, may I add, because of a grid penalty. I don't know what the penalty was for, but it was given out, and I'm not sure to who. I'm guessing it was Hülkenberg. So we are starting behind Alonso. We've gone for a one stop because every time I went for a two stop so far it went terribly wrong. I've ended up pitting at the wrong time. Hopefully I can just get a bit more heat into these tyres before having to pull up on the grid, and hopefully I can get a better grid bit. Villeneuve is starting on the softs compared to most of the grid, so I expect him to absolutely rocket forwards.
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start.
I did.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch
I'm
for those
quite
lights.
far back in my grid spot. The lights are out and away we go. We're going to try and jump past Perez. Can't quite get around Norris, but we are up by 2 positions. That was poor from me. I keep on making contact with Norris here. To burn up all of this ERS here. Piastri has pulled 1.3 seconds on us in this opening lap. Norris may be going through. I'm fine with that. McLaren is a very fast car, and so is the Red Bull. But I will try and hold off the Red Bull for as long as possible here. And then when he does get past, it will be defending from Alonso. Try and get Villeneuve further into the top 10. So here we go. More ARS here. 206 miles per hour into the braking zone for turn 11, or what used to be turn 11, I don't know if it still is. Norris is just getting the drive out of these corners. I can't quite keep up with him. DRS will be done this lap, I know that.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Perez has the DRS. We're going to try and defend the long way around here. Bit of contact, but it puts us on the inside for this corner. It's still alongside, I think. No, we do get to drive into turn 5. I've been sat with the ERS on for quite a while now. I've just used it all. Didn't even mean to. Does mean we are slightly slower through this section. I'm on the grass. Perez is through, but we might be able to get a dive down the inside here. No. And we will defend from Alonso now. It was inevitable that Perez would go through. Just like if I keep making mistakes like that, everyone else will go through. Alonso does have to drive down the corner. We will make it through there. I don't know how I've got the DRS, obviously because he got slightly in front of me, I'm guessing. We are harvesting the ERS right now. And now that Perez is past, you can see he's already pulled a 2-second gap. When is our pit window? 14 to 19, that's 29 laps.
The car in front is 2.5 seconds.
I've just commented on that, Mark. You don't have to say anything. Full race update.
That's 8th place. You're in 8th place. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, the gap behind is 1.1 seconds. Our gap to first place is 10.3 seconds. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. And 26 laps to go now.
Right, lovely.
Okay,
There was
clear.
caution. Unsure who for. Villeneuve is through on Alonso. If Villeneuve gets up to me, he is on those softs, so I will let him through because he's on the better tyre right now. He's going for outright pace in this first part of the race. I'm going for longevity here. He seems to be one of the only cars on the soft. Hulkenberg is out. Not quite in a good position to overtake, or I would have let him through here. I'm riding over these curbs. He will be going through here. I'll give him the inside if he wants it. You going through Villeneuve or not? Absolutely defensive masterclass there for Villeneuve. Had Alonso and I think it's Gasly looking for a move on either side there. I did try to let him through.
And gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds.
There's Hulkenberg there. Villeneuve is through. Hope I can stay within a second of him. Might be able to get the DRS. Should be able to burn a bit of this ERS down here as well. I'm on Villeneuve. Yeah, good Canadian lad. Bit of a lift through there, because I was looking into it, I get the DRS, he doesn't. Big lock up on the brakes, he's on the better tyre, we need to remember. I'm unsure what number he's running actually, I think it's number 27, which I think was his racing number, I'm unsure though. We'll use a bit of the ERS, which does overpower our own DRS, may I add, by the looks of it. Because Villeneuve was in the slipstream and he had DRS, but because I was just using all of this ERS, it seemed to be that I was pulling away from him. But what it does seem to happen is that his tyres have slightly gone off, because he should be overtaking them. And he may be going for it now because he's getting closer. It may annoy him that we've got a quote from his 1997 championship rival across the halo. But perhaps that's what motivates him. It motivates me. Finish first have to finish. That is a scary sight looking behind you to see two Canadian drivers, that being Jacques Villeneuve and Lance Stroll. Into the braking zone for turn 3, slight lock up. Villeneuve is there on the outside, but I will get the drive out the corner. I will give it a slight lift through turn 5. As I was sideways through there. Villeneuve is going through, but I am on the inside. No, I'm not anymore. That was a lovely overtaking manoeuvre into there. Pierre Gasly is out of the session.
They're out of this race.
I don't know what happened to him. Good riddance. Here we go. Villeneuve is there. Let's use a bit of the ERS. He's going to come past anyway. No, he's not.
Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
I believe that is Verstappen. Stop there.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
Confirmed
Okay,
change, yes. Hopefully they're not pitching the same strategy to Villeneuve here. If they are, this could be catastrophic.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Come on. In we go to the pit. Everyone else is pitting. We're double stopping. Oh no.
They're going to be aiming to achieve the
Come
fastest
on.
pit stop time possible.
Everybody's pitting. We're double stacking. It's a 2.8.
Pit strategy complete.
We've
See these
held
tyres
up,
through to the end
Jack.
now.
But we have not. Well, I say that we have. We've lost 2 positions. No, we haven't. We have lost 1 position. Might be able to get Verstappen on, jump Verstappen on the restart. Poor decision from the team to double stack there. I would have left Jack out for 1 more lap. In fact, if anyone needed to pit, it would have probably been him, considering he was on the soft. Let's get some heat into these tyres. Perez is running 5th, Verstappen ahead. Alright, here we go. There may be a car in the pits, I don't know who it is. Villeneuve is, I don't know, he looks to be in, he's 5 cars back, who's in 12th position currently. I don't know what tyre he's on, I can't see from back here. Or in front. There is a McLaren at the front of the grid. I think Oscar Piastri is leading this race currently. Oh no, it's not. It's a safety car. The safety car appears as yellow. It's a Ferrari 1-2. Then it's Piastri. And then it is...
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Just coasting through the last few corners. We won't have DRS for about 3 laps now. Right, let's start all of this on. We are green flag. I have partially killed Matt. Russell is here alongside as well.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I'll use it in a minute, Mark. Its main use of this DRS right now is defense. Cut the inside here, cut across straight to the inside for this corner. Ocon's on the soft. He's going to absolutely rocket past us. We've got Norris ahead, then it's Hamilton. Our pit window for what it was going to be as of about...
So the gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds.
There's a very defensive line there from Russell. Did you see that? He was coming all the way over. Villeneuve is in a battle with a Alfa Romeo by the looks of it on the mini-map. Let's use all of the ERS here. Slight corner cut there, I think. I'm going to use a flashback there. DRS will be enabled next lap, I believe. The Ferraris are running away. Piastri's holding on from Perez. Good lad, Piastri. Absolute beast from down under. Definitely one of my favourite drivers on the grid. I like an Aussie driver.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
We need to run away from George now. Currently sat in 7th. Highest position we've sat in all year.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.9 seconds.
I don't care about the gap ahead, Mark. I care about the gap behind. Car behind.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Driver behind.
Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Your last lap time was a 1:23.4.
Dive up the inside there. And he may come past us on the straight here. He's got the DRS. We pulled 5 tenths from him. I don't think it's enough.
3.8 seconds.
Come on, Villeneuve, get it into the top 10, lad. I don't think he's going to. That Alpha has pulled. It might even be the Haas of Magnussen. Of which Villeneuve raced with his father, Jan Magnussen, who used to drive the Tyrrell, I believe. We are very near, we are out of ERS. Use the 3% that we've got here. The defensive inside line. I'm in the gravel pit because these curve here. Take a more regular line. And here we go. Use all of the ERS we've got available. Big braking zone into turn 1. I reckon he's going to come flying past down here. I'm going to cover the inside. He goes through because I made a big mistake with the lockup. It's Guan Yu Zhou behind. He's 1.5 seconds behind. We got the DRS on George. Use all of the ERS as well. Bit more of the ERS. I've missed the braking zone there. You need to brake when it's stuck. Alright. Coast it through that penultimate corner. Retired, just losing slight bit of grip there.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
Gained 3 tenths on him there. snap there. We're in the gravel. I'll use a flashback there, but I will. Get off of the grass. Big racing zone. Back in the gravel, I think. What conditioning tyres in? Fronts are wearing quite rapidly compared to the rears. Russell has pulled 2 seconds ahead. There's a sausage curb there that never used to be there. What is it with FIA regulated series and these sausage curves? Sainz is in the pit. We are up to 7th once again. Villeneuve is top 10 if he can get past this Alpha. My pace is dropping off and is pretty inconsistent here. So Guan Yu is less than a second behind. I'm going to use the ERS here. Go through the old turn 11, which may be known as turn 12 now. No, because there was the chicane which took up 2. So that would be turn 9. Guan Yu is in the pit. Villeneuve, it's me and Villeneuve again till the end, I think. He has fresher tyres by about 2 seconds, I think. Oi, what's he doing? Come on, Villeneuve. I gave you room, you gave me room. Teammates should do.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 6.3 seconds.
Now the question is, when's the Ferrari showing up? This Ferrari strategy, it may be a big meme, but does it show up in the game? Let's use one of them flashbacks. Sainz is there behind me now. We need to pull away from Carlos. That was a big slide through turn 2. Why is it so understeer is what I want to know. Sainz is here. I let him through, he might slow up Villeneuve enough for me to catch him, but I'm unsure about that. As it is, Villeneuve is running on his own now. I'm going to let Carlos through. Albeit he can go the long way around here. Fierce of contact with the Ferrari. If I can deny Ferrari a stop at some points, that would be great. But what I fail to neglect to do now is the fact that I've got both Sainz and Verstappen directly behind me. They were behind Villeneuve, they're not anymore. Use the ERS to run away, that's all I can do really. Use the ERS and save the ERS. Use it as much as possible. Unconventional racing line into there. Defend a bit of the inside. I couldn't quite defend it all. Leclerc is...
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds.
falling back a bit, I think. He is on the hards now. They are nice fresh ones. It possibly made a pit, came straight out in front of Villeneuve. I've went over the sausage. Verstappen behind now. Oh, this could either go down as defence of the season or stupidest moment in F1 history. They defend the inside from Verstappen.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's not going to affect the race, Mark. It might affect the race, actually. Average lap time 1:23. Nah.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's
Even at a
looking good.
2-minute lap, we'd have to have about seven laps of racing, which we don't. Sainz is there again. All I can do is be consistent and I am P6 currently. Twisted Motorsport is running for 5th and 6th in the Australian Grand Prix. The Ferrari of Leclerc has run away from Villeneuve. Verstappen is past Sainz, but he's closing in very quickly here. He's at 3/10
Our gap
behind.
to the car in front is 4.3 seconds.
the ERS. Verstappen is still there. We are
Okay, you're losing
coming on to the last,
time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
but we're not, because I'm defending Mark. Just let me do my job, Mark. Get out my ears. On the inside. We had a bit of contact with Max there. But what we are going to do here is wait until the DRS. I'm going to activate all of the ERS. He's still going to gain on us, but it's not going to be enough by the time that we get to the braking zone. That was a bit of a cut. I apologise to the FIA. But slightly ran out of ERS down there. We got to harvest it for the next few corners. I want about 17% to get down this straight. We are losing lots of time, but we're going through there faster because they're having to defend from each other. Me, an absolute rookie, holding off a world champion and one of the best cars on the grid. Two of the best cars on the grid actually, and a world champion. And activate all of the ERS. I don't want to run out there, so I'm going to deactivate it right here. Into the braking zone, turn in, glide across the curve, cut across to the inside. He's going to go outside with the wall. Big braking zone into what was turn 14, I think. Or maybe that was, but I'm not sure anymore. I really need to like pay attention. I keep driving.
Between you and the next car is 6 seconds.
Trying to fast out the corner. Big lock up into turn 3.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
3 laps to go. Slightly overfueled the car. Leclerc is back past Russell. I think it might even be Piastri in the lead here. Bit of contact with Max while going past. There's the lock up. These hard tyres lock up really easily on this game. A lot easier than they did on the old game. Use the ERS out of the corner. We got to use it all here. Disable it. Bang. Because we got to save time for the next DRS. DRS straight. Activate it now. Bang. into the braking zone. Here we go. Sainz is quick.
Okay, gap ahead is
We are
7.6 seconds.
completely out of the RS. Sainz is on the inside trying to push his way past. We are on to the penultimate lap in a minute here. Piastri's there. What happens to Piastri? Who's in first? Oh, it's going to be Checo again. I'm calling it now. Checo is in the lead. Full race update.
P6, you got P6. And gap to the current.
What is he doing? Activate all of that into the braking zone. Tyres are wearing down a bit. Piastri behind now. Gives me a bit of a break from the world champion and his playmate. This McLaren really has a lot of top speed here. I don't have a lot of ERS to fend him off. All of the ERS again. He's on the outside. He's turned me. What is he doing? Australian prick. Right, in we go. On to the final lap. We have all of the ERS to play with down this straight. Piastri is catching up.
Lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yeah, I use it all. I'm going to cover the inside into turn 3. Sainz is back through versus Piastri. Could have got a better line through there. Gonna use a bit of the overtake here. And to use it again down the DRS zone. Piastri is absolutely flying here.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 10.4 seconds.
Charles Leclerc wins it. It's a big dive from me. We've had contact with Sainz. Piastri's here. Sainz will probably have a few words with me after the race for that. That was... We gotta use all of the DRS down here for our highest finish position. Yet.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
God, that was a difficult race. George Russell gets driver of the day.
And here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Ferme after a fantastic race.
After 2 drivers of the day, we
So,
can't
Natalie,
get them all.
what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, they managed their tyres to absolute perfection. A tyre whisperer, in fact. And that is what set them apart.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
That was a great one. You may notice I did turn the music back on. It was just missing something in these post-match celebrations. And
Let's see how the driver's standings have changed. Well, that lead at the top has somewhat shrunk today. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
let's have a look at these. We will go back to the HQ. We'll have a look at the constructor standings. We should be pretty good, I think. We do have a rivalry with Bottas. We got the top 10 finish for Akita Oil. I think we level up 2 more times with the Acclaim. We'll get a 3rd sponsor to go on the car, which should look pretty good. I think we will so the standings, we are currently 5th, quite far off of the top 3. Me and Jacques just pushing the top 10 in terms of the driver standings. And it's a Perez and Leclerc battle for the lead of the driver standings. Quite a few drivers to have not picked up any points. Ricardo, one of them. So here we go. Our finishes this season, we got 15th, 13th and 6th. It's a massive result. Villeneuve 11th, 9th and 5th. Ricardo 18th, 18th and 20th. Hulkenberg's pretty much the same in terms of like a lot of DNFs, but we have got Azerbaijan next, which should be pretty good. So that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching and goodbye.